Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. So I know I don't normally post this early, but the SAG Awards were on last night, and I wanted to give a reaction to the winners. I did watch it, but didn't like film my reaction. So this is going to be my reactions to like reading it and then like maybe thinking it over, that sort of thing. But also, I know I've been posting a lot of Disney content, and if you haven't seen that, feel free to go do so. We went to Disney World with the family some time ago, and then I turned it into a vlog and then posted that. I do have one more Disney video coming up, and it'll probably come out. It'll probably be tomorrow, the next video. Yeah, but anyway, let's get to the SAG Awards, the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Okay, so I think I'm gonna read through all of them, even the stunt stuff, because the stunt stuff should be in the show, but it's not. And the awards ceremony was not televised on cable or network or cable or anything like that. It was on YouTube. It was Netflix's YouTube channel. So that was new. That was cool. It didn't look like it had very many views though. It had like 300 something thousand, and when you look at the ratings, it's more it's been under a million before, but it's usually a million or more. It used to be more back in the day, but yeah, that things are changing, and I don't know. I don't know if YouTube was the way to go. Maybe we'll see. I mean, ratings wise, but who's still watching on TV? Here's the thing: people who don't live their lives online weren't watching, right? But anyway, outstanding action performance by a stunt ensemble in a television series went to Stranger Things. Movies or shows like Andor, The Boys, House of the Dragon, and Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power were nominated, but it went to Stranger Things. How do you feel about that? Um, I did watch Stranger Things, but don't remember like that many stunt type stuff in it. I'm sure there were a lot, but it's not coming to mind in this moment. I do watch House of the Dragon, like that show. Next, we have outstanding performance by a female actor in a television movie or limited series. I went to Jessica Chastain for George and Tammy, which I thought was neat because she recently played Tammy Faye Baker, and here she is playing Tammy Wynette. So yeah, I didn't see it though. I did see Amanda Seyfried in The Dropout, and I did see am I saying it right? Niecy Nash Betts in Dahmer. Okay. Outstanding performance by a male actor in TV, movie, or limited series goes to Sam Elliott for 1883. That's part of that Yellowstone series. Is that right? Am I correct in that? Haven't seen it. I thought that was a cool win. Love Sam Elliott. Love Sam Elliott. A little bit of inspiration for me. Love him. What have I seen in this category? I saw Taron Egerton and Paul Walter Hauser in Blackbird. I really like that show. Paul Walter Hauser, great in it. And then Evan Peters in Dahmer, I think he's great in that. But Sam Elliott, that's pretty cool. I didn't know anybody was watching that. That's really cool. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a comedy series goes to Jean Smart for Hacks. I love Hacks. Hacks is so good. I'm a small channel. I don't get very many views, but my Hacks reviews do pretty well. Big fan of that show. Feel free to check out my reviews on that if you want. I haven't seen Wednesday yet, but Jenna Ortega was nominated. Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary. Love that show. Abbott Elementary is very good. If you like The Office, I think you'll like Abbott Elementary. It's very similar in a lot of ways. Sometimes it's like, whoa, how do they get away with being that similar? Like some of the plot, not just the whole, camera crew comes into a workplace sort of thing. Let's see. Rachel Brosnahan for Marvelous Miss Maisel. We watched that, like that. And then Christina Applegate from Dead to Me. I haven't seen that. Is that good? I love Christina Applegate from Married with Children. Love that show. Love the movie. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Anchorman. Things like that. Christina Applegate is great. Next, we have outstanding performance by a male actor in a comedy series. We got two people from Barry, don't watch it. Two people from Only Murders in the Building. I say two people, it's Steve Martin and Martin Short. Don't watch that yet. I do have plans to watch it. And then Jeremy Allen White for The Bear. Hmm. Remember when I said comedy series? Do you think The Bear is a comedy series? I would put it as a drama. I would put that as a drama. Um, yeah, that to me is a drama. But I like that show a lot. So I mean, I guess I'm happy for him. But I think that's a drama. What do you think? I think it's a drama. Next, we have outstanding performance by an ensemble in a comedy series, and it goes to Abbott Elementary, which I think is great. I love that show so much. It's just like, I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, the like 2000s. You know, it's just like really good. And then wait, okay. Also, listen to this: outstanding performance by an ensemble in a comedy series. Then I said Barry. I saw the clips from that show during the SAG Awards, and it looked like it was pretty serious, even though Bill Hader is in it. Is that a comedy? And then The Bear. I don't think that's a comedy. I mean, there are funny parts, but I don't think it's a comedy. And then Hacks, which is a comedy about comedy. And then Only Murders in the Building. Clips that I've seen do make it look like a comedy. Next, we have outstanding performance by a female actor in a drama series. Jennifer Coolidge wins for The White Lotus. Hello. Plus, it says drama series? I would say The White Lotus is much more comedic than The Bear. To me, The White Lotus is a comedy. That is a comedy show to me. So I don't understand the placements there. And then Elizabeth Debicki for The Crown. I believe she played, if I could just, Princess Diana. And then Julia Garner in Ozark. Very good. Laura Linney in Ozark. I like Laura Linney in the early Ozark seasons, but not the later ones. I don't think she did that well in the later ones. She just always, and then maybe we could do this, and then oh, and then well maybe I could, she's like blackmailing people with talking like this all the time, and it's just like I think you're doing this a little too much, a couple times here and there, but it's like every sentence you say. And then Zendaya for Euphoria, like that show. Ozark is still a very good show though. It was just, yeah, Laura Linney kind of felt like she was using the same thing over and over again near the end. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a drama series. Jonathan Banks for Better Call Saul. Haven't watched that yet, but do plan to. Jason Bateman for Ozark. Love that show. I think he's great in it. Jeff Bridges for The Old Man. Never heard of it. Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul. I think this is the last season, so that was kind of sad that he didn't get it because he's not going to get nominated again, at least for that show. And then Adam Scott for Severance. I love Severance. Severance is very good, and it had a very good ending, a very memorable ending that I still go through in my head a lot. Very excited for the next season. But Jason Bateman, that's good. That's good. I like him in that. Outstanding performance by an ensemble in a drama series. Now here we're getting into some problems again. Better Call Saul, The Crown, Ozark, Severance, and The White Lotus. The White Lotus is a comedy series in my eyes. But I guess everybody sees it a little bit different. To me, it's a dark comedy. I find it very funny. It's great. Love it. I mean, even the opening credits. The opening credits are funny. Okay, so yeah, it won. Very happy for it. Love it. Love that show. But are we sure it's a drama? I mean, it is, but it also isn't. It feels like a dark comedy. So I don't know. Next, we have outstanding action performance. Oh, we're back in stunts. Action performance by a stunt ensemble in a motion picture. We had Avatar: The Way of Water. We had The Batman. We had Black Panda. Black Panda. I read Black and Wakanda at the same time. Um, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and then Top Gun Maverick, and then The Woman King. So this one went to Top Gun Maverick. I think that makes sense because if I understand it correctly, a lot of that jet stuff was real, right? Um, okay, so then we have outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role. We're talking movies here. Angela Bassett for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and I think a lot of people thought she was going to win this. Hong Chow for The Whale. Carrie Condon for Banshees of Inisherin. I think she was very good in that. I still have to see Black Panther 2, and I have to see The Whale. I haven't seen those yet. And then Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I still have not seen that. And then Stephanie, oh, I'm going to say it wrong. Sue, help me with that. How do I pronounce that? I need to learn that. For Everything Everywhere All at Once. Jamie Lee Curtis won for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and she had a great speech. It was good. She talked about her nepotism and her parents and how much she loves actors. She is a product of actors, and it was just it was a great speech. I loved it. So that was cool. Plus, she had Halloween Ends come out, so it was just kind of like, yeah, you won for this, but you also had this, and it was kind of like a career thing. I can't really comment on her performance because I haven't seen it. Actually, Carrie Condon's the only one that I've seen of this, and she's great. Love her in that. Okay. Gotta hurry up here. I don't know how much power I have on my phone, or space, I should say. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role. We had Paul. I guess I learned his name was Dano. I always thought it was Dano for The Fabelmans. Cute movie. Brendan Gleeson for Banshees of Inisherin. Barry. It looked like they said his name Keoghan, and I always thought it was Kogan for Banshees of Inisherin. Ki Hui Kwan, who I grew up with, not in real life, but like from movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Then Eddie Redmayne for The Good Nurse. Never heard of it. Fabelmans, cute movie. Banshees of Inisherin, very good, but it also feels kind of like a play. And I haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I know Key from Goonies and Indiana Jones, and so I just have that nostalgia there, so I'm rooting him for him regardless. But then let's go with the ones I have seen. I'd probably go Brendan Gleeson or Paul Dano. Probably Brendan Gleeson. Okay, next we have outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role. Cate Blanchett for Tar. Viola Davis for The Woman King. Tar, I thought was a slog. It was very difficult to get through. I don't know. That movie didn't click for me. Very long, slow, and serious, and I don't know. Anna de Armas for Blonde, haven't seen it. Danielle Deadweiler for Till, haven't seen it. Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere, haven't seen it. So, I guess by default I'd vote for Cate Blanchett, but I don't know. I like that Everything Everywhere All at Once is a science fiction movie, so therefore I'd probably vote for that just because of genre preference. Next, we have outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role. Austin Butler for Elvis. I just watched this and I really liked it a lot. It's not really a biopic. I know that bothered a lot of people. It's more of a work of art. It's not like a movie about Elvis as much as it is a Baz Luhrmann movie. And I like Baz Luhrmann when Baz Luhrmann works. Like Moulin Rouge is great. Romeo and Juliet is great. And I thought this movie was good. I think I like the other two better, but this one was very good, and it was much better than the two movies that I found of his to be a disappointment. But I thought Austin Butler was fantastic, and if he would have won, I would have been very happy for him. Colin Farrell, Banshees of Inisherin, he's doing great work there. Brendan Fraser for The Whale, haven't seen it yet, but I'm very happy for him. Bill Nye, Living, I only heard about this during the awards season. Adam Sandler for Hustle, never heard of it. So yeah, Brendan Fraser won that one. Did I tell you who won Outstanding Performance by Female Actor in a Leading Role? That was Michelle Yeoh. She won that one. And then Ki Hui Kwan won for Everything Everywhere for Supporting. I feel like I didn't say a lot of this stuff. I did say that about you. Okay, so now we're moving on to Outstanding... Oh, are we at the end? Okay, so yeah, Brendan Fraser won that. He had a great speech, loved it. Is he going to win the Oscar? What do you think? Or is it going to be Austin Butler? They don't like to give it to young men very often. So I can see it being Brendan Fraser, and they sometimes like to spread the wealth, although giving it to Elvis would be a spread the wealth thing too. I don't know. I think people have fallen in love with Brendan Fraser, and Austin Butler still has the Elvis voice in his voice. What does that mean? Does that mean he's a bad actor because he can't shake Elvis? Maybe maybe people will be like, oh yeah, he was very convincing as Elvis. He acted as Elvis very well, but he can't leave the character. Does that mean he's a bad actor, or does that mean he's so good that he can't leave the character? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Next, we have outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture, Babylon. Haven't seen it, want to see it. That I don't. Who was? I need to go back and look at the table, see who was sitting there because they weren't nominated for anything else. Like was Brad Pitt even there? Was Margot Robbie even there? Was Tobey Maguire even there? I don't know. I need to look at that table, see who was there because they had no other nominations, which I feel like was probably weird. Then Banshees of Inisherin, that's good. It was good. Like it. Felt like a play, not very cinematic. Everything Everywhere All at Once, genre bias. I'm going to like that one. I haven't seen it yet, so it could be terrible. What if I don't like it? I might dislike it, but I like science fiction, so maybe I'm going to like that movie. Next, we have The Fabelmans, which is a very cute movie, especially the ending. Like, the ending really, like, the movie, I was just kind of like, oh, yeah, this is nice. But when the ending happened, I was like, all right, you left me happy. I left this movie, kind of like if you've seen Elvis. The Colonel's always talking about you leave the show, you leave the circus with a smile on your face, feeling happy. And that is what The Fabelmans did for me. The ending just made me love that movie so much more than the movie did while I was watching it. The ending was like, that was great. I loved that. Yeah, Fablemans is a great movie. I say cute, and I know that sounds condescending, but I don't mean it that way. I do really mean that in a positive way. And then, Marky Mark Wahlberg said, "Women Are Talking." Actually, the movie's called Women Talking. Haven't seen that yet. Probably will watch it tomorrow. Tonight, tomorrow, in a couple days. Who knows? That was also nominated. And the winner is between Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, and Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, and Women Talking. The winner is Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I think is very cool. And one of the actors, can't remember his name, he's 94 years old. He was on the stage. He was telling great stories about old Hollywood and, bad stories about old Hollywood as well. But his experience and I know him from Wayne's World and, a lot of voice work that he's done. But that was just very cool. He was 94 and he just like he was dancing on stage and it was like, I can't believe this guy's 94. But yeah, so again, genre bias. I'm very cool with Everything Everywhere All at Once winning. I have it. I have the movie somewhere behind me. I just bought it. It's right here. So this is the movie that won right here. And it won 4 awards, which I think is a record for SAG for one movie to win 4 awards because it has Best Ensemble and then Best Actress and then Best Supporting Actress and Best Supporting Actor. That's 4 awards. And I don't think that's ever happened before. So that is a new record. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. I think that's a brand new record at the SAG Awards. 4 wins this movie has. 4 wins. But I'm really excited to see it. I'm kind of saving this one for last when it comes to movies that are nominated for Oscars because I'm really excited to see it. And it's the one I want to watch the most. So I hope I'm not building it up too much for myself in my head. But yeah, I'm going to see that one soon. Anyway, let me go ahead and shut my laptop here. And hopefully that that humming sound, like when you're watching Star Trek, the Starship Enterprise, you can always kind of like hear it in the background a little bit. Next time you watch The Next Generation, listen to that. You can kind of hear the engine humming kind of throughout the show. And maybe that's what this experience was like because I had this laptop on right under the phone, so maybe you're hearing a hum, but hopefully that was a soothing hum, just like the hum from The Next Generation, Star Trek to the next Generation. Maybe they all do it, but that's the one I really know it from. Yeah, so what did you think of the SAG Awards? Are you happy with the winners? Are you disappointed with the winners? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think some of these will match at the Oscars? Do you think they'll be very different from the Oscars? I want to know that because this was pretty like Jamie Lee Curtis. That was kind of unexpected. Everybody thought it was going to be Angela Bassett. So you never know. And then, of course, you could say that Brendan Fraser. That's a toss-up as well. It could be him. It could be Austin Butler. But they don't always give it to people that young at the Oscars. So who knows what's going to happen? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your opinions on all of this, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.